Good morning, lovelies. Merry Christmas. I just wanted to go live this morning and give you a 15-minute glow up. So whatever you're planning, you can go and just arrive, be present, be grounded in your day, and know that you took care of yourself. This is a little flow that I do for myself, and I find it to be very effective. And sometimes we have things that are going on in our body that is preventing us from being present and being grounded. So I want you to come to a comfortable seat, and you can sit in a chair. Hi, Melissa. You can sit in a chair. You can come, if it's comfortable for you, to come to, crisscross applesauce is the new word for that, or come to a comfortable seat wherever you're at. And we'll just go with this little small flow. It'll take about 15 minutes, but we'll come to a comfortable seat. And I want you to think about where your head resides over your shoulders and over your pelvis. And we really want to come to alignment with our head over our shoulders and over our hips. And we want to make sure that we've got engagement with the core, that is all really having a good channel with all of our chakras, from our crown chakra, through our third eye, through our throat chakra. We've got our heart chakra, solar plexus, our sacral chakra, and our root chakra, that is all in alignment. And, you know, a lot of times we can be leaning forward, and rarely we're leaning back. But if we're leaning more forward, it's like we're anxious, we're trying to get into the future. But if we're in alignment here, we're in present body, we're in complete alignment with ourself, with mind, body, spirit. So we can come to that comfortable seat with alignment that is all in alignment here. We're going to let our shoulders drape and just relax. And we're going to take a couple of breaths in. So we're going to inhale, let the belly expand, let it come out, and then exhale through the mouth. And again, let that belly go back in towards your spine. We're going to take another inhale. We'll do one more. And think about your head being on like a puppet string where you're being pulled up. So you've got all of your spine, all of your vertebrae can all be extended and fully alive. They're getting the flow that they need, and they're not all compressed. So we want to make sure we've got that puppet string going on. We're being pulled up where it's comfortable, and you feel good about that. You feel vibrant. You've got good posture. So the next thing that I want you to do is close off your right nostril and take a breath in through your left nostril. And how does that feel? Does that have good flow? And then we'll release the right nostril and just let you breathe out. Then we'll close down the left nostril. Breathe in and then breathe out. So with all of that, sometimes we can get bogged down in our brain if the oxygen flow isn't running from both of our nostrils, and we do have nostril breath that does shift throughout the day. So this morning, see which one is kind of clogged up. And for me, a lot of times it's the right, which is connected to left brain, which is emotions. Or actually, do I have that? So right-handed is more analytical brain, so that's thinking. So if it's right nostril is all clogged up, then you're more into thinking brain. And you want to make sure that you have flow by both, because your left nostril is then tied into emotional brain, and you want to be able to have those flowing. So a lot of times if you're all clogged up and don't have breath through the right nostril, then you are thinking out of your thinking brain, and that's why we can all get jumbled up. So we're going to do this one breath here that helps stabilize that. And so we're going to close off the right nostril, and we're going to inhale through the left nostril. Then we're going to close down the left nostril and then breathe out through the right nostril. And you can usually do that with some fingers. You can close that off. And then we're going to breathe in through our right nostril and exhale through our left. Inhale through our left. Exhale through our right. Inhale through our right. Exhale through our left. And we'll complete that a few more times. That is called U breath. And what that does is it stimulates your brain to get breath out of both nostrils, and it helps clear up any stagnation that you might have in your breathing or your thought process. And I feel that after you do probably 10 breaths of that your brain just kind of resets and you're able to take on more of the day. So that's something that you can just do as a standalone practice. You can do that on your own. So continue taking that breath through your left. Inhale. Closing off the left and breathing through the right. Exhale. Inhale through your right. And it's always good to have some Kleenex for clearing out whatever's going on. And again, for me, that just really opened up my ears. I probably had some congestion that was going on. So we'll finish off 2 more rotations of that. Again, we want to do at least 10, but you can keep going with this. This is a natural rhythmic breathing that can happen in your body that just helps reset you. You can do it in the car. You can do it before a meeting. You can do it at lunch. You can do it before going to bed. It's a really good practice, is just getting into that U breath. Finish off whatever rotation that you're on, and then come to inhaling. And you can exhale through both nostrils. And I don't know about you, but that just totally cleared up a whole bunch of things for me. And I'm able to breathe more freely through both nostrils. Well, sometimes I get a little pause in my Wi-Fi. So we'll just finish off that. Merry Christmas, Melissa. So we'll come back to just normal breath. And then we can cup our hands. We can put our hands on our thighs, or if you're in a chair, you can just put those right on your thighs. So we can cup our knees with that. And we're going to rotate our hips. We're going to take our torso. Think of our torso as being a spoon and our pelvis as being a bowl. So we're going to make a circular motion. We're going to move to the left. And we can make this big or small. I recommend starting with small because we're actually waking up the root chakra and the sacral chakra. We're really getting some movement and blood flow into our hips and into our belly. And we're also unwinding energy when we go to the left. So we're unwinding, we're letting go energy. And we can go into all 4 corners. You know, when it feels good, you can kind of rotate around and feel how your belly connects to your thighs and how it moves, feels in your lower spine, how it feels in your hips, kind of feels good. We'll do that a few more times. We'll come back to center, and then we'll reverse direction. And one way, we usually have more movement, more flow that happens. And we're winding in positive energy when we're going to the right. Winding in good gratitude. Winding in positivity. Winding in confidence. We'll do that 2 more times. We'll come back to center. You can take a really good inhale and exhale. This next movement is all going to be about our sacral chakra and also our solar plexus. This is our area of confidence. All of our power flow is all right here. All of our confidence, all of our self-agency, all of our self-empowerment is there. So think about your belly and just moving your belly around. So we're gonna, and you can put your hands here underneath your rib cage to give you a point of reference, if that's helpful, and let your shoulders go down. So we're gonna rotate to the left. So again, we're releasing energy from our solar plexus and from our sacral chakra, our belly. We're giving ourselves a belly massage. All of our organs are getting a little more circulation and more energy flow. We'll do that 2 more times. Come to center, and then we'll rotate that around. We're winding in confidence, winding in power, winding in self-agency, winding in the ability to prioritize ourselves. We'll come to center. Put our hands back down, let our shoulders. We can take an inhale and an exhale. This next movement, we've got our hands. Think about them as claw hands, and we can put them on top of our shoulder here. So they're gonna kind of grip here, and we're gonna let our shoulders go out to east and west. And we're gonna think about rotating. A lot of times we don't rotate our spine throughout the day, and that can really bog up energy in our body and in our chakra alignment. So we'll go left and we'll go right. And a lot of times we can be waking up the spine in a new way. So we can make that a small movement at first, and then we can add in some breath. So inhale, exhale, right. Again, relax those shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. I like to come back to center, and then I flip it around. So we're going to inhale right and exhale left. We'll come back to center. We'll release all that. And that movement really helps to open up the throat chakra. The throat chakra, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine, that's us being able to speak our truth, to say no, to set boundaries. So that really wakes all of that up. And the next part of this is we're going to think about our chin here staying level and we're going to go to the left. We're going to rotate our head. So think about if we had listening ears, we had some of those big headphones on, and we want to make sure that we have a longer neck. And think about if we had dangling earrings, and we want to make sure that everybody can see them when we're rotating our neck. So we've got our big headphones, and we're going to listen through this left ear, and we're going to turn that so that we're going to listen to what's behind us, keeping our head suspended, and then we'll come back to center and then rotate around, and we're going to listen through that listening ear to the right. And then come back to center. We'll add our breath to that. So we'll inhale to the left. Exhale to the center. Inhale right. Exhale to the center. This will help relax our neck and our shoulder muscles and just help us to really stay in our own power. Again, a lot of alignment with the throat chakra, being able to prioritize ourselves, speak our truth, and really stay in who we are and have our own sense of self-agency. Do that a few more times. Come back to center. And this time, keeping our head level to the floor, we're going to drop our ear to our left shoulder. I'm going to bring that to center. And then we can go to the right ear to right shoulder. And then come back to center. And again, what are your shoulders doing? Let them relax. Let them come to a relaxing position. And left ear. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, going to the right. Exhale, coming up. I don't know about you, but my neck can be really tight after looking at devices. So we can, again, put our device down and really think about, and I know when we go to the left, we're letting this whole right part of our shoulder like relax and just stretch out. We'll do that 2 more times. I'm going to add on one bonus movement, which is very good for text neck. If we've been on our phone for a long period of time, we can get into text neck where we're just always looking down, which adds 40 to 60 pounds of pressure on the back of our neck and our cervical spine. So what we'll do here is we'll put 2 fingers here on our chin, and we're going to let our chin go back and then come forward to home. So think about one of those cash register drawers, like we're coming to our chin is open, and then we're bringing it to the back, bringing it to the center, bringing it to the back. I also kind of think of this like a Pez dispenser, you know, those candy dispensers when you take the top off, then you get your Pez candy. and then you put the top back. We're doing that too. And again, we're strengthening and lengthening the back of our cervical spine because we're focused down here. And with this movement, we're letting the back part of our neck stretch out. We'll do that 5 more times. We'll drop our hands back down. Our hands can cup our knees. They can be open for gratitude. And I want you to think about, we'll end this practice with just some really great breaths. So thinking about your crown chakra, we'll open that up. And think about this having a hook that hooks into divine. So we're going to hook into the angels. We're going to hook into God. We're going to hook into spirit. We're going to have that really lengthened vertebrae, that spinal column, and we're going to have that. We're going to take our breath from the heavens. So think about an inhale. We're breathing through the top of our head, through all of our chakras, down into our spine. So we'll practice with that, just inhaling from the heavens. We're bringing the breath from divine. And let the breath come through in a very slow manner, come through all of your chakras. So we're letting that come. We can feel the breath come into our throat, into our heart, into our belly, into our root chakra. And then we can let it exhale. Feel the energy. We'll take 2 more breaths from divine, bringing in from the heavens. Now think about where your seat is. Think about you sitting on the earth, on the grass, or wherever you're seated. Just think about being in your favorite place and you're seated there and you can feel the sun. I don't know if you have flowers or if you have a pet that's with you or a favorite person or whatever, but we're gonna take breath from where we're seated, from the grounded position where our root chakra is attached to the earth. We're going to bring up, think about if you were standing, you're going to bring up the air from the bottom of your feet, from the soles of your feet, and we're going to bring that up. We're going to bring that from our root chakra, through our belly, through our sacral chakra, through our solar plexus, our heart, and we're going to go up to the top of our head. So instead of coming from divine going down below, we're going to pull from the center of the earth. So we're going to breathe through the soles of our feet. Do 2 more breaths like this from the center of the earth. Now, here's the interesting part. We're going to bring in our air. We're going to connect in through divine. We're going to let that go out our heart. And we're also going to breathe in through the soles of our feet. So we're going to bring that up and also go out through our heart. So we're bringing in from divine, bringing in from the earth, and we're going to let that shoot out from our heart and let that go out to people that you love, people who have passed on, people that you want to connect to that you're not able to be there with yourself or be with yourself. and also give yourself that love. So bring that in from divine, be breathing in and also pulling up from the earth at the same time, and letting the air go from our heart. We'll take one more breath. So thank you for joining me for this holiday Christmas glow up. I hope that you're feeling more grounded and more present in yourself with this little 15-minute self-care practice ritual that you can do for yourself. You can take this into your car. You can take this onto your mat at home. You can take this into your bed. You can do it laying down. You can take this practice and do it anywhere. And that's the beauty of having your breath and having yourself. And we can just have little body movements that help us align with all of our chakras, with all of our energy, with all of our power. And it just gets us back into being present and grounded in the very present moment. And also has that brain little trick to get us back into thinking from both sides of our brain. We're not breathing all from emotional brain, and we're not all into overthinking brain. We've got to have a mix of both. So I hope you folks, you ladies, you lovelies, have a super wonderful day today. And thank you for joining me on this little Christmas holiday glow up. Have a super great day. Thanks, Melissa, and anybody else who's joined me. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.